Hi. After I released my last bit of music, links in the description of course, I decided I'd take some time to play with some stuff to try and get a new sound. So I downloaded innumerable plugins, kept some free stuff, bought some stuff, and demoed so many that I'm sick of it. One thing I'd never considered doing over the last several years of this kind of thing is layering my drums. Now, the Get Good Drums YouTube channel put up a video a couple years ago with Misha from Periphery experimenting and showing you how he would layer sounds with multiple drum libraries. So check that out. I only have one drum library though, which is the Get Good Drums P4 kit. And so while I've been messing with sort of altering my sound, I decided maybe I'd go like a little more simple route and just get some samples or one shots, or in the case of this video, drum shots, the Joey Sturgis Fire Edition from Drumforge. So while I was looking into this, there was a severe lack of like examples, sound examples, demos that weren't just like mixes, and you couldn't really tell exactly what the change was. So I thought I would add to that dearth of content and show you this specific library that I've been experimenting with. So let's take a look at the project here. And this is my Get Good Drums here. You can see it's all routed out. I have some stuff on the drum bus and then some stuff on the individual instruments, which is usually just EQ and compression. And then I've got the drum parallel processing going on. So I just have some compression and saturation running in parallel with it. And so here is what those drums sound like on their own. So I've been honing that sound ever since I've gotten this kit. It's punchy, it's forward and up front, it's bright without being shrill. I really like it. However, you can get some more power in there still, especially the snare. I really want that snare to pop more. And so here is how I've been experimenting with the Sturgis one-shots. So here is a plugin called SpeedDrum Lite. This is free. Link will be in the description, of course. And you can see it's got an MPC style layout. And all you do is drag a WAV file in. Nice. Now there's a basic set of controls, obviously. Mute, solo, low pass, high pass, volume, pan, pitch, velocity. I have not messed with bits and rate, but there are other things in here, like you can save your kits, which is nice. And then if you want to route things out, like I have my Get Good Drums, you select your pad here and choose your output there. So basic, but still pretty cool. Just what I needed for this application. You could also like change your start and end on the sample. So like this low tom, I don't need that long tail having all that low end energy continuing, so I can have it cut off quicker. Now you probably won't hear that cutoff in a busy, heavy mix, so it's just a nice feature. And also, if I wanted to try other sounds, I can just use this back and forth here, and it'll actually play a sample for me. And then, of course, there's a file, and I can have my files here as well. Very cool, very handy, and very free. So I just have a kick, snare, and all the toms. And naturally you would just want to put your MIDI with it. The cool thing is you can see it actually labels the keys for you, so you know exactly where to move what you want. So I just moved my kick to my kick, snare to my snare, and on and on. You can see I have some saturation on there as well. So here's what I'll do. I will play the drums again, and then I will actually fade in the samples. Once I get it to a level that I think sounds cool, I will then take it in and out with mute so you can hear the A-B in real time. All right, let's go now. So especially on the kick, you can really hear the punch coming through. I'll even just go through this section right here that has the toms, so you can pay attention to those as well and just listen to the punch of it. So first I will have it out, and then when it loops I'll put it in. So very cool. The other thing the Drumforge library has is it's got a direct hit, it's got the room mic, and then it's got a blend of them. So that's pretty nice to have all those options. So the kick, attack, blend. And there's the direct, and then the next is room. So you can mix in those up a lot, and then another kick. So you can hear how much the blend is changing that. Let me go back to that again. So listen how full it is, and then going to direct, it's just a different sound. Nice. Oh, well, it's got a long sustain, so yeah, I would definitely do something like this instead. Maybe that was too short. So, lots of cool sounds to choose from. In fact, I heard a snare in there that I like better than this one. Now it's jumping to the toms for some reason. So, one thing I'll mention on this is you can see I don't have this routed, and I did that for a reason. I have sidechain compression on my kick, so it ducks my bass when the kick hits, and then I actually have sidechain compression on my snare to the high gain guitar, so it ducks a touch when the snare hits. So essentially it's on top of the bass signal in that sense, volume wise. So I thought it'd be cool to not do it with this one. So with the heavier, like chunkier sound, have that underneath for the actual like punch, like the transient if you will, and then have my main drums on top for the tone. So I think what I'll do now is I will just play you out. What I'll do is mute the samples, and then I will play everything else, and then you can see the kind of difference it makes, and I'll just kind of go there on the way out. See you on the next one.